show when I train events. Now has to some man fans why Rasta man say one low. From Bole to Accra, one soul. Then you now see the one do. Kill a will in the paya, one go. But a man day they one chop rango. But some few ones day they one show. Gonna be the gateway, no be the window. You not gonna swap up for safety na yan show. And for die Messica, and when you change the path, so now I'm the woman, and I best sign you will sign you will sign. And why you miss out? Oh my God, about the rapper, but you probably have to stop. I'm made in Ghana. I'm made in Ghana. I'm made in Ghana. I'm made in Ghana. You can take me to London. I'm made in Ghana. You can take me to Lagos. But I'm made in Ghana. 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 You can take me to London. I'm made in Ghana. You can take me to Lagos. But I'm made in Ghana. Hey. Oh. Hey. You know what I'm saying? Ghana is the place to be. What I said? Therefore, Belcoon over fried rice anytime. Fufu over pizza anytime. Kente over lenin any size. High life over hip hop one or twice. Then share Kumasi Kwasha Hensem. East April Kwasha Hensem. And I am Propaganda Kwasha then Chemta DC man betray I minsem. Asasi Poto, buy a coco. The baby and the Jai export. I just saw Mutio. Buy a big dough farmers for your guys. Your respect for show. Ghana's about to rise beyond the lights and to stay close. The press is free, the people know their right. It's the case closed. Winnie Bang White Chair. Kept us different to Namba. I'm a lady and the culture and the cool. I'm made in Ghana. I'm made in Ghana. I'm made in Ghana. I'm made in Ghana. You can take me to London. I'm made in Ghana. You can take me to Lagos. But I'm made in Ghana. I'm made in Ghana. I'm made in Ghana.
I am made in Ghana.
I'm made in Ghana. You can take me.
I do 106.3, 7 minutes to 9. And they are born come over brave. So any voice no the uprising woman number. Mamem once and then call for messages near the tear.
So there is nothing like I'm hurt. You have offended me. So just wait. I will do everything to sabotage you. And when I come into office, I will show you where power lies. Then you also say, okay, come show me. Your day will also go. And when I come, and this thing is dividing us to a point, I'm watching something. My father was CPP, and my dad used to talk to me about my team and all that. I've been watching CPP, UP, now NPP. I'm watching something. It looks like the same demons that for the fathers are fighting the sons. And if we approach, we are not careful in this generation. We are transferring that bitterness and transferring that hatred to our kids and to our kids' kids. And so those who don't like me, for whatever reason, they tell their kids, watch this guy and watch his party. And I now also tell my children, don't trust this guy and watch them. So we are suspicious of each other.
But are we, I mean, we know these things. And even, and I bring the argument about Christians taking the leadership role and all the rest. But we know all these things, but it appears committing ourselves to it is the problem. Are we ready for it?
We will be ready. Events will happen. We are getting close. And I'm predicting, by divine authority, after 2020 going, if things don't change, there will be an uprising, a civil uprising on the continent of Africa. Mark it down. You see the Arab uprising, there is a wind coming to Africa and to West Africa. It's coming. And if something is not done, especially the youth, look at our car wash areas. You see 10 youths who have graduated from university. They don't have a job. They are washing cars. And sometimes 10 of them will wash one car. And the whole day, all they will do is to wash 2 cars. And they are sitting down there, they have no job. no hopes. That is dangerous, because a time will come when they can't take it anymore. They will be uncontrollable. And at that time, the danger here, which is more dangerous than the army, is this. When you are dealing with people who have nothing to lose, it's very dangerous. When you are dealing with somebody who doesn't have a wife, he doesn't have kids, he doesn't have a bicycle, he doesn't have anything. He's sleeping in a kiosk opposite a very wealthy community. And he sees all these wealthy people. Some of their children are their friends. They went to school together. Some of them didn't have much. They went into politics, and suddenly they are living this beautiful life they can't have. And they see this happening every 4 to 8 years, every 4 to 8 years. A day will come when they will be tired and can't take it anymore. And they won't mind, they will not mind dying.
Asam no mudu. That is said our harbor kaya no. Semayem fanatra, even though ebia na intimacy. And as kumi MPP communications team member. Kujodankwa and so NDC. Na fe na boating ajimai. Chairman. New job in North constituency of the NPP. Honorable Klite Ebenezer Klite Telabi, MP, Lower Menya, Kwabo, MP, or Pacho Mama Kwaba.
Yeah.
Mamisha Sinfia Ernest to remember later. Listening to Bishop Duncan Williams, then Abeka. I want us today to be too Ghanaian. I want us to be Ghanaian today. Devoid of nonsense politics.
Yeah, Captain.
With all respect. Because devoid of nonsense politics. It means some form of politics is permissible.
Captain, you bet you wait for any after for essence of social media. Na anope ya chobia uti bia. Na I think say asema osofu penny Papa Duncan Williams said there to Jana. Asema media mihuni say osi ye nyina yetie no ewa sopem na ohye not just the Ghanaian voter but everywhere in the world people are becoming sophisticated and people are seeking for value for money for everything, whether politics or what you buy or what you do in life. No be up a value for money. And asema o Canadian, me face a idea we say yetie no, because on my kamia say bibia kwaye we against them, and that is what he was saying. You know, say I'm surprised all can we're tracing it back from history and sad that TRBC side there. It is something that we have to look at now. So we against them attitude, you know. Ebekoso edienya sadia then sana okan. It is very possible that we will face such a situation in future, because I think say BBC sometimes I have expectation say even those who are called professionals or those who are in the academia or those who are called the technical experts, you know, and come back and kwe ache na so kromwa o de BBC the so-called expert. That expert, you know, he is speaking from the lens of a political view. Baby a ojina, baby a supporting. He is speaking from that lineage. And you can now watch assembly share no de akwa kusi baby. Nasa subaino. And no na say yanche. Entina make say now. I say baby a biano and tuti ene say no. It's not just now. Even historically, that has been the position. It's always about we against them. It's not about the Ghanaian position. It's not about what is in the general interest of the people, but it's about we against them. And I feel say it is very sad. Say if we continue to look at it in that way, say many oka say also can issue about unemployment. Unemployment was a huge issue prior to the 2016 campaign. It is something that both political divide ninya. Everybody was speaking across it. People were trying to put across solutions to the problem. Obebisa won't say unemployment, you know, can't both political divide agree? So this is an area that we don't need to be divided. this is an area that a new one say also be back down and sana mema rise. But then, whether you are in power or the other person, we can challenge ourselves to make sure say, the problem of unemployment is solved largely to cut down on such menaces I face here in society. The fact that sometimes we the teaming youth, look, and sometimes it also comes to all these things. It is a sumami say mimbe didi wo captain attempts. It is a be didi wo attempt. Se menye juma mi ankasa mi pe bibie din to bi boka crashe mi se no say membe kebincho ma be kebiacho. It's part of the things fueling all these things in our society. To me, they make can say all these things, if we are going to curtail it, we need to stop all this we against them attitude. Every time there's no way assembly aba. Sometimes be sound say we kwanti say mi fima kube mu na se o kan no kra bibi be ye wana bibi nye nipa no ade bi o kwa it has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with even the party itself. But yes, though, politicians will find a way to defend the matter and speak about it and uphold it in a way that it doesn't matter. Like, okay, I don't want to sound political, and me person me come so deeply relating.
You're allowed.
I'm allowed. Okay, Mate. Say, also me allowed that. Some of the things.
I'm not the host, so you didn't listen to. I'm just telling you.
So on our mommy motivation.
No.
What I'm saying is that we need to at least deviate from that attitude. No? It's about time people believe in their conscience. It's about time people rise up and speak to what. Sometimes saying, Captain, I did beating me imagination. Say we are minimum kojo dan kwati be share near school back where na for near the and minimum sana kojo dream minimum sana or any baby I bet now because we are sharply divided. Because yemi no nankasa no bia e na adwen say we si po bi say gina e bi say ha na ofi baniti say no ba be kan no obo say e metimi aka asem bi akojo be wonder say anti NSPA na okasa say ana kojo betimi aka asem say anti kojo pa such an intelligent no okasa say me. But it's because of the attitude now we are developing in this country, and to a large extent, it doesn't help. For me, I think there are some things or there are some commonalities I will say at every point in time as politicians we need to agree upon. Ofa BBT say vigilantism we share in some in penifo can say societies I mean it's a common ground for all of us to agree say it's about time we do away with this. This is not an issue I will say because one political party and I say one we say Gina baby can say my me say to me say it is an can say a baby yeah, the way I show team, obiso the way I show there's never a common ground. But I think it's about time my no yeah be agree say going forward no. I was say nyama bi ade enye nyina ejitu mu say enye. Ade eye no so nyina ejitu mu say eye. And we should come together to be able to push for the forward agenda of the country instead of we dividing ourselves on that sharp ground. Mitie papa ya na onene kasa on your friend is saying our hub. Utie ni nkomodi na fantastic. And why do you think he's able to make those great submissions? It's because he's not affiliated to any political party. I'm sure so power China, Fanijina NDC platform, so and now Fanija MPP platform. He won't be able to speak like the way he was speaking. You challenge him or give him a card, so now hold this opposite. On to me in Kasa the way or Kasana.
So what it means is that two political parties, and I'm your problem here your way.
For me, I think it is the basis. To be sincere, and it is the basis. It forms the fundamental. And we need to shift towards the center. There's no point anybody being an extremist. I think it's the extremist, and as the extremism, sometimes we see political shows, people who sit on it, in some more Mimi Mumpa and left to me alone. Sometimes the radio stations should have a choice. Those extremism, they need to cut them off. I don't think it's necessary. It doesn't help anybody.
Repeat what you just said.
I am saying that so if I have the option the radio stations should cut off the extremisms. Both ends. It doesn't help the party, it doesn't help the country, it doesn't help even the radio station. Oh, the mami can't show. You're quite also by election. I don't know see show anymore now 2 year foot will be. You buy inside show number so near kwa. We're quite wanting many million this in here try say you didn't come. And before I say ni money send your kind of before a beshe mi mono. Me who say it was good the show was called off. Because if we had sat in the studio and he had made those statements, it would have provoked me.
Sure, you would have also reacted.
And I would have also reacted. At the end of the day, so Papa Ben and the baby will be. So those extremist positions don't help. And our advice going forward, we need to cut out all those things. We need to look at it. If it won't help, we cut it out. And now jima babe kasaba be party be even at all. Look, Santa Yempeni for no so campono should also make admittance of certain mistakes. I think say no amity tape be about what they played at Perez Dome. Uti your man Penny Mahama Sema can say chairman of the Peace Council. His expectation, I don't know President Mahama and NDC, no, my expectation was that he should have condemned what happened at Ayawaso. Now the fact that one condemned, I don't know much for some people say, criticizing. I don't even want to go into the specific. In terms of equity, what do you think was the first thing President Mahama should have done? He who seek equity must come with clean hands. He sat there, he never condemned for some people tape, no. But every facet of that tape is in bad taste. And to give him the opportunity, as the former president who was seeking for equity or who was criticizing somebody for not being able to condemn an action which was bad, I would have expected, say, in line with equity, and constate ya say, me or Mampeni John Mahama, Mijna idea, me can say, Bibia, Matthew tape need to be an, and yet, idea was saying, Kachema, Eka. Now, so near my okay, what would have happened? In line with that, he should have done that. He didn't even do that, but he was criticizing somebody for something he himself couldn't even do in a church. For me, that was the bane of my problem in all that he said. And I'm saying that all these things happen to us because of those extreme thinking. Oh, chairman, I know I cancer until we say you're born. I'm saying that if we can all cut ourselves off these things, for instance, if we come to economic discussions, BB cost of economy, we feel say, oh, okay, this line is not going, or this indices is not. Even if our economy, it's not just based on one indicator. We can dispassionately argue it, provide solutions. Often they say multimedia multi as an entity, no. I don't think say Mosoria is just one person providing solutions to the business. At every point, a management holds meeting and people share the ideas. The ideas are put into practice, and that is how a state must be governed. Be it opposition or be it the government, everybody must prefer solution. It's not all the time that we will drum problems, and I think we need to cut ourselves of the extremism.
Captain.
Yes, sir.
Mechia, we come for the constituency. Oma making me proud. Lower Mania constituency. Yes. Yeah, you have a Cliboni. O Cliboni. Mahanya Chumka, you woman Numyon. Nilega, Biku Mani, Palima Biku. Man inganya chwepe mahanye chum ke kuma ibam ke je wa man nene kuno ke bab ke asu e sapate chwepe ke mabi chwepe yanyo Cliboni tate mone e yano ne bawai ne ane ka kipim ne singa klo ne klo man e yano Captain Medasi. Now, the empress can say, what is happening to this country? Hypocrisy, right? It's our problem. Now, the day that a month for can say, oh, let's forget about this, and I say, young for we check, after all, my yebida, and into secret. Yeah, I mean, the person doesn't have the capacity to do this and that into the money. Let's, what do you call the sleeping dogs and line and go forward now. I can be fine. Mitier, Duncan Williams. But you see, Captain, now me can be about what is happening to our environment. Me the report be ma na me monitor say ube kind report no work can once again.
Catch me go so.
Ogusu me da se be brave. Now, the hear me one say. O man penyi ba no president. One of the things are all the two na ni so pa na say obe fight it say the environment. I am issue titling water. Who say nefarious activities by Galamsey illegal miners. Pollute issue denying as of potable water. Denying Ghanaians of their livelihood. Oweji wo media mo kan ho ne ade nyina. Today, or from all indications, it is looking like it's a smoke screen. Etina ekoso daye no say you fighting galamsey ni ade no sa na enye sa na tie. The people at the top, please.
Okay.
The people at the top who are supposed to be, piloting, to be managing, to be, guiding the processes, Now we from fool. Now, you see, sometimes, my colleague Canada Japan, or sometimes the way he forcefully says certain things, the import of the Okano. But I saw some pictures on one team, a call, your forest.
Yeah, Ken. Or the
Beche. Pictures are, the extent to which our forest reserve are being destroyed. Yeti Accra Hanomu, led by known media persons, say kum galamsey, and then go and see what is happening. If the pictures now here they are true, but you see, I have no cause to doubt pictures not showing, because if the leadership, the leadership of this government or the leadership of this country, woman normally the fight, there is all indications say even the secretary to the interministerial committee, through illegal means, and then it takes 45 minutes to 1 hour for people to secure permits. Environmental, permit. Some of them almost started that, and now through other fictitious and whatever means, now what do you call it, permit. When you ne count, and then because there were people doing those things. Yes, and yet today they are institutionalizing, led by a whole leadership of this country. Yes, Adiano.
No, it's not a
Adiana, but please, let me can say, you see,
it cannot be the whole leadership.
Let me tell you something. I say, show me your friend, I'll show you whatever. The fact is that I was expecting, say, Asema Abbey, what am I gonna say? My reaction of government has not been helpful. For the first time, government is telling us, say, they want to review. One more Bible review the processes announced. What do you call it? Info the brain. Government is telling us, and say they want to review it. They want unaudited, what do you call it? Tapes, and son, I won't be taking decision. The question maybe Sandy say, His Excellency, question did you call for unaudited, video, and son, I will take a decision. Police for if you don't question any adena. Did you do that? Is that what you did? His Excellency, have you forgotten about the fact that at the debate, you say you were going to use the announced principles because you praised him some time ago when you were not in government. When we used to know, on certain activities, cocoa smuggling, what do you call it? And there was a whole write-up by the government, the opposition by then, praising what announced date. Today, you don't believe in those principles? And then, when no, we have put it at the back burner, and we are talking about what? Equity. We are talking about the fact, what do you call it? MP Juma, and Juma Niho. What are we talking about? And if there's going to be any uprising here, that is from what we are seeing now. Deny people, organize yourself, and go and do it. Fast forward. Medeba, what even happened at Ayawaso. The reason why we can say a pasumdia and then share the as a government, as leaders of this country. You can't air, you need so. Today, after Ayawaso, after 31st January, yes, already about vigilantism, and we even know that vigilantism, we should really stop talking about it because they are happy, you know, and yet, you know, what do you call it, a fight between two parties, and yes, NDC, any MPP, never class here, never, and yet NDC and MPP never class here, NDC never attacked anybody, and I didn't see anybody in MPP caliber. I saw a government machinery that was unleashed onto innocent people. I saw a government machinery that was unleashed onto what do you call it? Armless people who, you know, people who were not what do you call it?
I thought you would stick to environmental campaign.
I'm coming. It is all part of this. I am telling you that this, you know, you see, this is the chronology of things that are happy now. Among poor and Neno, they are not happy in this country. I want you to understand that because you see, oh yes.
So if I'm going to start a crusade with you,
yes.
I want you to stick to the environmental campaign.
No, very well.
Yes,
I am telling you where people derive their strength from to do all those nefarious, activities. So let me say, the person say, Ayawaso issue, you know, it is not different from what is happening at Galamsey issue. Why am I saying that? Ayawaso, you know, Galamsey, no, you see, among for a year, a bicycle mati interministerial committee, young Korean coffee and formalizing you were bombing, and then, sir, interministerial committee, Nakatanga, Ajin, who a year Galamsey. You see, parties are formed gangs. Azoka and whatever and whatever, misbehave. We want to deal with it. You call by election. You call by election. As I go in be pure honum, Kandaham be pure honum, but the group be a form National Security Council. It is at variance with the law establishing the Securities and Intelligence, Act. It is at variance with it. What do you call it? Now what happened there was that government used people that are known, political activists, and clothing woman, and they don't quite so. Eco critique constitution. Today, the things that are unfolding at the commission is so embarrassing to this country of ours. To the extent that people, because please, masters, they want to please. They are people who sponsored them. They are spewing lies, untruths, in the presence of the camera, in the full glare of the whole nation. To the extent, say, the whole minister will come, one shot, issue 26. The police forensic, whatever about 19, what do you call it? Gun wounds. Embarrassing to us, and to crown it all. One of the security experts will call home 3 days ago or so. And anything make us say, yes, Kwesini. Make us say, we are living in very dangerous times because we don't know who will give order. Or people are just pretending because they give the order and then they close their eyes and they allow people to do what is wrong. People give order for people to go and do galamsey, no makata womeni, and pretending to be protecting the very area where allow people to go and
thank you, Honorable Ebenezer Oklete Telabi. Nana Bwati.
For you, you can be charity for none of us today.
And now you share Bishop Assembly, Archbishop issue.
Basanya na Honorable Shea.
Or shots and can say, environment.
Nah, the name Bisani say, when say, oh, the starting bishop there. Now, so be a nationalistic kakra. And I make a choice so, because you know, say kakrabebum. And I see the new be fresh, the Aquacurum, because of Peniaka Sanyasa. So Sani Francis. Now me see the word hypocrisy be. Every me MP no. Now be say hypocrisy no. Or part say the papa never can na hypocrisy and answer dey. One be no. But now I'm not moderating. Na me pese me bam. Ena two no. Because I want to do my submission, I'm pese me interfere. The case. Who say me say me enter in papa. Because it's very important say be allowed. But now I'm here do me turn no. Pese me bisa say hypocrisy no. It stands for what? Topic now papa ne de buy no beka say hypocrisy ana. So funny there no can there. Na Matias. Then we all take it from there. And I answer. Into you the young to us. Say
Russian missile.
Oh, could you wait?
Where are you Russian missile?
Could you? There's so for Bekai. Me do what can. Some I catch you. Say. Omei. The can't copa. And then the case here. Agent youth. Me boy.
Sure.
Idiye na nano money ya papa no ye nyina na akwa baba beto ye down the line 60 years and ye nya bi ka e bi kra say de ye wo at the time of the independent enya sir me because I'm the first time I be share Jacob Zuma I was South Africa I said something that was the second line as a black leading the South Africa from Mandela and kwajo who share the unemployment situation, especially the blacks in South Africa, in the quiet moment with the former Zambia ambassador, not a consular, not an ambassador, Eugene Ushajman. And I said, Mr. President, the kind of unemployment situation I have, say one shiny year, the uprising of the revolution of the that is where it will come from. Kojo, it didn't take a while. I know the Mandela, Malena, this opposition leader, Malema. Oh, Juma Udi. And it's all inciting the youth. It's all inciting the youth. Precisely what Bishop Ekan was saying. You can agree, you can disagree. Me, and you're the Sabi, Bishop of Penny, I'm quite sorry. And yes, you're Kenyan and me, sometimes I agree with him. But he's a human being. And if sometimes we don't judge these kind of issues, now we personalize our political interest here. That's where we always have a problem. Makacho, hey, they told me, you know, and near my year can near political party. Let me know Kasai. Okay, baby. And I make a notice about it. Say, council political parties no more. You think it's about political parties? We have nations that they have two political parties for 200 years in democracy. They were in revolution for 176. Democracy 200 years down the line. The same political party. What do you think they are able to sustain? And 24 years, you see a democracy. Into Yakofawam, Yakan UK, Yakan America, Yakan Mobum. Go. Your slave masters say how long they have been in democracy.
200 years.
I'm telling you. It's because the laws are not working. Finito. Nothing else. It's not about my political thing or any whoever it is. But if we begin to apply the law, and can the first instances a leadership of an NDC can the make and say, Masa, Brewa Kumasi. Ne bisa Unyankupon said, dear no person do here because you are an elder. Brewa Kumasi. Ne bisa Unyankupon said, dear no person do here because you are not just a leader of a political party by no reason. Ask yourself, NDC population is how many? 4 million. After all, even minimum shake crowd, meaning say, Ome to Obama President Mahama in 2016, there are more than 4 million.
Sure.
So take it from there. Sabi, so for penny of Bagas and pay the congregation of me, Ome do 4 million.
I mean, you say 500,000.
Jesus Christ. And that is a topic of the day. And if I'm calling the chairman of the NDC, say, Master, I say, I'm fair, Brewa Kumasi. That is why, for me, on last week Wednesday, I was the first person called him said one Pierre Mabonti I'm a patch of Pentecost sorry morning say. Oh, I proposed that, you know. That's and I would not withdraw before anybody follow the line. I put it out there. Brewa Kumasi, because you are a leader. You know how many people you can reform them. Papa was talking about vigilante, MPP will be, NDC will be. If a leadership, well, it can be MPP chronic. Meaning, I call it MPP said it. And I will deny. Oh, just say MPP will be NDC. Vigilante group. As a leadership of a political party, leading by Ofuson Pofu, 4 million people. You know the reforms that you can put in place. If you change that 4 million, their hearts. If you show exemplary leader, to tell the world, say, Maza, asama mekan, you know. In fact, man can ye. Even it is a political euphoria. We do not excitements. A boom. We do an excitements a boom. Could you? Apart from your statement, it's a very serious statement. At the end of the day, we can determine it as a political statement.
After all, no need political record. It
in Yanchin Kochikrano. Yanchin Kochikrano. Senyedu Kujina Kota. Apart from the court will apply the rules and the laws, the constitution that they will judge you. At the end, sentence. Your best arsenal your lawyers can do is about to bring your records out. Have you followed the procedure of every court? Say, your fight jury, etnasi, near Sikwajo, Akobokronoa. During this sentence, we are the judge or your lawyer's best tools they can use. Say, Master, could you emotional? A woman said you're by Abba, but when the pastor did be see her, say you know we a been see that. So we are pleading. Say in the sentence, no more day, Montesumai. That is the judgment day. What you say? What can some way covert and overt? Okay, Opa, Mammy, go to Nibu. Opa, the operation can just offer so how one can. Say, Utumi Smoby, undercover. The only time you can do undercover operation is by covert operations. Covert operations. In the deep word, in the covert operation, it's a clandestine operations, which is always funded by the leadership. That is why I'm impugning him into this statement to make here. The covert and overt. There is no clandestine operation. Leadership or political leadership, oh, I'm telling you, Opa, go and read the excess of everything. Because you know, I work in the biggest bank in the world and I was in the Security Information Exchange. So these things are not things that
you don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's why I'm giving you this education today. You hear me several times on those things. And I'm telling you.
He's worked in one of the biggest banks in the world.
Wow.
Yes.
And I'm telling you, and now you're track now you're analyzing all those words. Now you're Koba, now you're Samba. I didn't from no for Master. I say, way, men deep in the cry. You don't, because you are one of the best communicators in NDC.
Without any bad record.
I mean, who is Sami Jamfi? Who is Sami Jamfi to compare with Ofusan Pofu to come and issue a press statement on behalf of the national chairman of a party? Somebody like Ofusan Pofu. If you know, you go back from Ofusan Pofu's history, from the CDR, district chief executive, assemblyman, a member of parliament, a minister, a regional minister,
deputy minister,
a board chairman, elder of a church, a Pentecostal church. Do you know the population of Do you know the population of Pentecostal church? Maybe apostolic in it. And then we call actions to come.
Oh, okay.
On of course, so too.
Oh, dear, say.
Of course, first service, or not, second service.
Oh,
apostolic.
We can't the rare apostolic, but we are going to go free by. No, it didn't. Meka Apostolic International Church of Ghana. The rare apostolic, see, baby, a Pentecost free by. I mean, can I? Wow, media, whichever way, media, Pentecost free apostolic into the young come. What you say? And the gentleman organized his men. So, me educate him, a leader. This is the first time. I make a chance of Munkabonting. So for penny pa munko dinatem. Hey, and your mammy and so okay. I always highlight on it. I say, we will make there are 3 gentlemen or 3 personalities in this country who will make their life uncomfortable, unbearable. And number 1, even when you take a president, he said, President of the Republic of Ghana, Kojo, Yamfa politics in 20. Let's put anything aside. President is a president. Protected by the constitution of this nation.
I see.
What do you say? Say, hey, Nanado, any John Mahama, Omunyapio. They are not equal. And they must take it for a reason. Omunyape, Nanado is the president that he has sworn the constitution to hold and uphold. To protect the citizen of this country. It now, and your political party be awesome. And now, if an individual who decided, say, will make that gentleman life miserable and uncomfortable, what is he attempted to do? What is he attempted to do? What is he attempted to do? So I'm bringing you to the law. He wanted to overthrow the constitutional government.
Wow.
I'm telling you.
That is so disingenuous.
What you say? You can form your own vocabulary. What's the matter? What you say? He wanted to overthrow the constitutional. Master, don't come there. When you were talking, I intentionally decided I can come in and just argue with you, but I decided something called that line. What's the matter? If you decided to make president life uncomfortable, do you know why the security agencies protected the president's wife and his children? Do you know why? Have you asked yourself? Because if we kidnapping one, the man's life will be uncomfortable and unbearable, and he can never govern the nation. That is the essence. Go to America and find out how much they spend on the president's family. What about covered and overt operations? And now, it's doctored.
It's been nursed.
It has been nursed.
Nursed. It has been
pharmaceutical. Doctor, then you are looking for the nurse.
Yes.
Okay.
It has been pharmaceutical.
Okay. So until now, you can't go for some nurse number. What do you say? What say the tape is doctored, and you are presenting your case to the CID. Now, they say what's your name, and yes, sir. You go and show the court the nurse one. He think it's the responsibility lies on the prosecutor. The voice is what they'll play in the court. And at the end of the day, when you are inciting people to go and do the covert and overt operations, it's tantamount to overthrow the constitution. Because there are things that you do, overt operation. Even in his own words, maybe a lawyer. But if I'm coming from a security point of view, I'll grade him on the line. Hold it up in your own words. The overt operation is something you can do to show everybody. Say, me no, make us something to me say. The American beer is an overt.
Yeah.
What you say? And he said it in the line. Or say, look at what happened in Ayawaso. Yeah. And we call the UNDP and you, to prove that elections now across honor. There's malfeasance, there's an insecurity. And then the you will say, sign a bad next time we will decide and say, funded the elections in this country again.
Yeah. It's
an overt operation. He managed, and in conclusion, we managed to succeed. Wanga. Except you are not an analyst. So, who is security analyst? That's my job. And that's why that is why I'm taking word by word and explaining to you what is important of the words that he used at that meeting. He's able to prove the overt operation. He managed to succeed. Conclusion, it's up to the president. Say you for ba na almost elections. Do you know the pressure that will come to the president? Completely overt operation. You have to cut down either school budget, either whatever health, either whatever health to make sure say elections, ever happy because it's a constitutional mandate. Who need me? President have no choice. Say do 2020. The EC has to make sure they have available resources to work and make the election available because the rights of the citizens, any vote. It's part of the constitution. Into overt operation, was subsidy number one. As some Americans say, that of example of statement, we must apply him to the law. Men make a choice. For example, they are finding a test case. They should make sure that they will prosecute him, they take him to court, and make sure the law will deal with him, and it will serve a deterrent to everybody. And I'm more for CBD come say kwajo say me a leader. Na me yire kro din sim hunu a.
Obedem.
Me do be ye test case.
Oh, obedem simple kra.
Na me do ye wi a on mine nyina be hu say sabi. Me fa wuni ago.
Oh, ya me nja na obefa Ghana ska na.
O ti ase. Enti kwajo. The American say, "Oh, the man
na okay.
The American say."
So you are telling me as you sit no, but so na mo person ka chem say if you become the president.
Yes.
Now we use Ghana sika. Won't be punished because we are for back for.
Kwajo.
No one punish no.
It will not happen.
But man as of
as man na okay tell.
It will not happen.
No,
I'm telling you.
Oh no, what's about okay there?
The human being you are as a city, you will not do it.
You think so?
Oh my friend, I mean you can be prepared, you know. The hypocrisy na meka wan enye no spouse sisi
me spouse ofi they will take
them police no dey have to sell that
kwajo
wakonya
there be anu ye wo wadwen wo dey your principal thing
no spouse sisi
kwajo so oni wa pon ko Mandela Winnie Mandela then Mandela ba wanya no.
Oh, that's only in Jai.
What are you talking about?
So you
see, these are some of the things I move at Nakakwana. Even when Mandela was in prison, do you know what the work the woman did? I sang on Uber to every prisoner.
Yeah.
Only enjoy enemy to him.
That's true.
What are you talking about? You see, let's be serious as a nation. And if you're a member of parliament, you must endorse such a statement that made to. I can't just say, oh, this are money baby. What I'm saying is, for some people must be tried. The law must deal with him because the consequences of the statement, it's within the law. Your corner court to catch her and say, Kwajo, Onifa. After all, Anya Shekurano, you managed to package a leader to a court. Vigilante now, no babano. Unim obey. Next time, wait to us. Now, that's my grade. Now, could not court. Now, Master, we could say, Otiase. So the leaders, the leaders must take a full responsibility. Until the Americans say, or for some people, or there shouldn't be a selective justice. Now, so the patch out, to make us as some Mekai. Now, Mekai, and it was on a political platform. Then we assess the demeanor. Yes, sir. The demeanor, the behavior. A sorry crown, and then Mekai is a sorry friend. A sorry sister, they want to hear the authenticity of the tape. It's not a Nyamimi responsibility. What you say? But the Americans say, for some people, they must use him to try.
That is when it is proven set tape.
The Americans say, it will prove him by the court. The Americans say, police, and the police are charging. Yes, sir.
4 counts.
One more funding court. One more trying. Our lawyers, a bunch of lawyers. Prosecutor beba be kanasem o for some of dibima yenya no o difa yemfa ntum na ensevu the rigorous of the law. I ne ye can ho asem no. Ye nyina ye tumi otu so anamo. Because you know why I'm me dipun we sir. Because one bekan say dey a spy. Huh? Or bekan say a spy, me boy. And then when they use the word spy, they set up a clear example. Say Richard Nixon case. It be any abababe. A buying Eddie tapes, Ababubo Honum, and Wabe record them, and at the end, and a fine could see. First of all, Watergate scandal. Could you work and gakra? Kind, but when they are not read Watergate scandal. Richard Nixon now can't want some. Anything I am one says, I this for a small memoir, some rabon to not make us. They don't know the implications of it because someone for mine said on my beati. Richard Nixon, what happened to him? A president of the a president of America, a continent, the funny country. When those scandals came out, he resigned. Wasn't a punishment? After all, Anya Shekrano said Obian to me and John said, Abia, Richard Nixon, Sika Utiaini. But that was an covert operation. And when it becomes overt, they force him to resign.
Medasi. Dankwa.
Captain, I mean, Chia, na me fan Chia Meti for needed to NDC for and now my jedra na omutimi. Captain, I pay me rahu ye pao. Me rahu. Say me share NSEM kaya a bishop a can no pay. Na captain, uti consulechi. Na wo catching ye abet na ha se. Yen kabi bin fansem kaya bishop kaya ho. Na mumuno yen hwe ne se yadi ɔman no ebedi kan na yɛnsɛm kan mu as panelist even though you represent political parties na kɔba ne sɛ ɛnɛ yɛnsɛm kan yɛ ka nyinaa no a ɛwɔ sɛ nkɛyɛ nationalistic no yɛ zooming in into the political angle, partisan angle. Ama me ra huye pa. And you see, medianu be beginning me first a year point. Ni edi kan. Send na bishop wokan. Yan hwe by 2020 and beyond. One hwe onye na be boman enye onye ne ba. If you say a mama no ayeti kuro ne mu no, your mindset. Ya dream pa ekura ye no, enya dream papa. See ya betina ha. Say you be represent NDC MPPT. Yen sen kan ya nyina. Enko ye se yen kama ye party na yen kanu eye other political party hu fi. Captain, me ra ho. Eti say ni ye betina ha ni ya enchirima omudi achiro mo ba. E dey no mo sombe. Captain ara wo se. Hwe ye ni opinion of Swampofo nsem a ye kan captain. No krane ne se of Swampofo a ene ye na ya twe ya no esi ne so na ya sekire yense eye duasam yensa a ye kan sem gu no fi eso pa no ne of Swampofo no wabeka se eye niam a wo tape no so no wan kasa enso ene ye gina ha a ye kan se ne of Swampofo sebe ensam no wono no ye den wo kan na kan na sa pepepe eya rewosa na unya ebinumu a omo ye security expert say me nua panyini wo say he's worked with one of the biggest bank and he was in charge of security exchange or what have you anamebwa ne ye betena ha sabe ne ye kan sam na sa na ne otifie no wonso mu sen eya reho eti ehu behia senya bishop kai I was so mama no.
You disagree with me.
No,
because you quoted me. No, you quoted me. You
didn't allow me to.
No. You quoted me. That expertise.
25 minutes. Yes. 25, Captain.
Maybe was starting 20.
No, I was starting 15.
Maybe 19.
Yo, and see, on the 20.
Oh, starting 20.
Oh, yes, many times.
I know we are 45.
I think I'm 45.
And see, if I talk, Ogasan and Amwa, it's time now we know, Pacho, but Miss Minyama, dear Pepe. And Captain, on my man, I was here as a Say yan sesa ya adwene ase na na menua kan political parties, politicians, ebe you see and do. And Pempi no mama no ayani adwene say, oh say man fa me ho anom eye politician man fa me ho anom eye political party we ya. Wan hwe yi anhwe yi a ye di e wo se minya no enya ade a me de minya. And so ye di kan a change of mindset and attitudinal change. Ye di kan captain. Say yes say by 2020 nyana bishop wokano sie mani nsi a ye di kan e wo se ye no. Captain ene krom ha ye we ade ba ko a e di enya pa kese pa ne say captain eye politicians captain ye hye eye bosha kese bosha dewa bosha wo bosha ye ntibi mpanyini sem okrum hada etimi as a young guy ameba so men so me de me ho abatare eye amanyosem no eto de bia captain na men sungu gem ebi se empanyini fo mu di anim ne bosha o mo hye no sa nhwe ye bedu brebi no ye kasa mu kire nkiri ma befa na tra captain ye ka boshe empanyini fo se ye kikama afunu ne ye kikama dampan so kai se ye 2016 ye campaign bosha various political parties ye share Ghana for say nya konya ebedi adwa ye be yama Ghana for enei omampanyin na danko akufo ado ana wa ba anyam empanyini fo se obomofo ene na ne nam ye den eho apaso enti ono ne de na wo se yedi ho nkomode captain oba kai se ye mra ye bonto wa okrum ha omampanyin na danko akufo ado ene MPP fo e hye bo se keta se hye yade a sebe e boman keta se hye yade a sebe e se man enti captain me ansa na me be ba Adom FM kra no na wo yobi a sebe me pe wa asem ye pa e wo because of fa be wo so a aya wo ye no se wo be uncover eye keta se hye wo mo a omo hye keta se sebe wo mo nam kuntu na se eye man ne bone enti na me pe wa asem pa enti emro mampanyini ka so be kwati aketa se hye e me durubra bi o mampanyini po ka se the process of corruption no ye betimi dia ye free secondary school education ye di betimi di bi asisi eye factories ama Ghana for na Ghana for anya ho mfaso de sanyema we na ekoso okrum hanom se eti na Ghana for dodo no ye wogidie se o mampanyini sabra na wo bonto a wo hye ye bo se oba be kwati aketa se hye oba be kwati aketa se hye enso asembisa ne se enne the fight against corruption akoko sisen captain okay 2012 emra aye for ye debate but okay and the Minister of Information okay
no moderator and the then Minister of Education also okay no so moderator now then Minister of Education will be so mampanyina asembi so mampanyina waka about ketase hye project kan na sa konya ne ba akwania saben so na obefa anase kwan ben so na abefa na wakuati aketase hye e ba to ka asema mampanyini kan o mampanyini ka se me gia nas principle atum eti se menya konya no a me use one nas principle na me de akuati aketase hye Ghana for ye budget no so ye bose e bonsem kas olumai wakasa olumai wonsem wakaidi agitu but you see and we ho captain o mampanyini take it to the Facebook the Facebook ekokekansem and you see sometimes hu hia say o kansem bia wo so ye reference kakra captain me o mampanyini Facebook asem o kan wa ha na men kan kosi ase me kan ani ha ya o me pa cha obeji metimi age ahwe obetimi age ahwe okay bibie no ho ekire say we are black and white but hwe wo de hwe yi no obetimi akoma mampanyini ayi me wo da over 100 Facebook accounts Captain Smart no where your mampanyini using my pictures enyamia na me say we your mampanyini official page Matias say me pese me listeners no ya where okay we secret we must move forward from talking about corruption captain to working against corruption my government would institutionalize what I call the NAS principle. Thank you, Captain. To create a new culture of fear for corrupt practices. We must infect the disciples of corruption with paranoia in that you may never know that the person you are giving the bribe to or receiving it from may be an undercover agent. But when they say okay.
Okay.
There was a press conference.
I know sign the to the Facebook page. I'm now okay say bia na
Facebook no.
Good. But you see Gabia Sayo Chidako and so be the same thing on the Facebook page. Asama mampanyini I can't why. Or be the same thing. And so more captain wait me agent why. Eti ye two mra ni ayen that you see. So
now it's the same thing.
The same thing. Eti I'm not mampanyini ka sense same way. Nanka Ghana for you with GDA. Send na make am. Say I boss a dawa. Boss a war. Bossa o she motia empa obedi wachi no no abeden ade abafi sabo she we na dan kwakufo ado his excellence oluma
make the point
wo je o she sabo we na captain
so make the
eti asembisa ye bisa na se eti sabo she amampanyin she anyenye bia ado wo baaye no wo di sabo she no so ana ena ma me ka che o se me yes ena ma me ka che o se me kojo dan kwato bia na me yam hyehyɛ me fi se empanyifo mu di anim bo she o ma she no mu ntimi nni so ebedu ba bi se me kɔ na me ne amanfo kɔ kasa na no me kɔ ɛyɛ friends ablekuma ha ya na me ne
ɛpa corruption then the president aye chese
me ba ho
o sa ka 9 minutes
go captain I said time I feel now my time you captain o de corruption no utie captain corruption sam no yen kan ne abesi atwam kurako yanka anas a principle corruption o man panini o me pacho o kan wo de na mo
you are the only person
o kan wo de na mo o kan wo de
my own brother dodged it in a very intelligent way honorable did the same
it's because
thing.
Honorable started that's why
captain yanka anas de anas principle
all right
no but my captain was say because of political promise and sadly we betimi abomai o say ana o ka chen say obeyisu anas principle yemisa ye ho say anas principle na ne omanpanyin na dan kwakufu ado o use anas principle na emra mo position hwe me wo ayen krata di wa captain hwade we ma me anas deserves an honor. Professor Michael Kwe and ono ye
but Professor Michael Kwe is not the president.
No me catch out say me tell say one ye wa ban mu ne so say
the third most important
was say yema anas abaso body if it was abaso body
okay
and anas nhwehwe mu a na dan kwakufu ado be fa banwa ode abanna and ode nhwem ba mienu na aba ne di kan kwasi nya ntachi nhwehwe ma na meboa kwasi nya ntachi nhwehwe mu baaye na dan kwakufu ado a wa hye Ghana fo bo so be kwati aketa sehye na be use anas principle opo de o ka se wo bete mrante a sebe wo mo pepa se wo be kwati aketa sehye na wato o magu krom na o ma hwehwe woni a wo ye dwirim e wo krom hanum se captain ya de kwasi nya ntachi tape e baaye na se de baaye captain ana Kennedy ohini Japan ekotena on wankasa ni TV so eko show woni a wokoye sa investigation e de saa ya corrupt practices yi ebe tu dwa se Ghana fo hu no ye be yi wo mfonyini e de to e ya fidie so ene nam saa yo no so ama nipa a ne anas ye adwuma no ene ya bɔ ne to amu awu papa ye kana se ameswale nyame fa ne crancy ya mabusuafo so yakɔ wo ma wo nuanom owo maame ene nyamate kran se ohwe mamu enan ka ho na anya ne ma aso yatena sa ye hwehan amo bi sabe captain we dey facha me say hu okodi nti papa ye ya bodi tuo eno ye nka ho asam ye dey ya betena ha ana tape won sam a tape no kra na ye ka ho asam no ye nim the source of the tape anas dey ho source but na ye se ye fa full unedited ye tape mfanya de efambra hom tesem captain aya hom tesem and you see sometimes
no but one other thing tape video Osha me because there people know my position on it and the position still remains okay with this tape when you go into court with it the court will not look at what you have edited to pass judgment the court will want you to bring the rashes.
But
Captain,
no,
Captain
was not prosecuted.
Captain,
no, but
Captain,
no,
Captain,
what has happened
Captain,
to you
in the case of question
because if you look at
to
be honest with you, I've met Bisu twice. One, Obasho is not Obashushe, Efiano Pabi. And then I think the second one, Nishan Wenima. Now only former Northern region what DCBJ could 4 times. And then now The point is that if you look at that one, the presentation of the money, no, BC one, no.
Captain,
I have some doubt.
Captain, share question yantechi a video no. Captain Pacho utiemi, tiemi pa. Question yantechi video no. Wo say anaso any nyuma ni na awia or edete no be yi akere public. Pacho yawe. Unu say ne yi kire o mampanyini no. It was not even just the friends and edited no ye ni na ye kire o mampanyini no. Part of the edited and ye kire o mampanyini. And so mampanyini gina no so part of the edited o. E ka se ye mechi question yantechi. Dabi according to Kwaku no. According to Kwaku, I listened to Kwaku on a friends and peace FM. Or see I'm for full video no pan chiro man panyin. Ya de ne portion na e hono ni kotia no e hopa ne de tre no. And so gina no so ama yam o ka se ye meche kosi nyantachi. Na ye nya ne nsem no mu hwe. And na de we crowd ye the full edited tape na ba na Ghana fo ahwe. O man panyin se no de hu hiame. Na momo fa unedited ne bra. You see, such hypocrisy. Nyatum, honorable kind. Kumai, and on a year reverend kind, no. See, I'm shiny year. All right. On my after 2020, Captain, my time media. And then me, I'm a bomb. Me, I'm a say, oh, that's a young coin. I'm a power 70. May I accept the fact that they have not been fair to you. I agree to that. But your GCB Bank, the largest bank in Ghana, says, yeah, Bank Sopa, Kesepa, Ewo Ghana, Hanon Pacho, but more than a shell and Sumame. Say, dear, open personal loan. Moamuya Juma Bosun so you Triamokano, the Fab Ghana GCB banker. 24 hours, Ubinya. Ska, open educational fees, we could chase be tertiary junior level and one by some. Urgent medical expenses, pop-up expenses, bills, need emergencies, and a fee. Wow, fear who see for France, so we are renovation. We call holidays be business be now we are Busume Juana Pesa Kakra and Nunkrumu de Mawa, yet the Bemau. What the answer be fresh here 0800 422 422. Make GCB Bank pay. Now my family, mammy, Mrs. Makisi Doma. Good morning, GCB Bank, your bank for life. Lucky about products, same in countries are no pay, but more than a brand. Lucky about 40. Ukutama no kutasem. Yare no best south say pam na wana okrono. Lucky about bitters. Any lucky cool capsules no dear. Coco be a one who be a member and be ye from it. What do you sem come. Lucky about mixture so malaria, the fever, be a strong who be ano. Ebeko. Lucky V care. No so yenya number no mudi sesi ahimfia wa said na nanu ye ba ebetimi aba na kama pa netumi dia hontaba. Food and Drugs Authority agini na from 0243 201244 after 0277 465855 Repatch Ventures our cash na fe lucky heba abba why you lucky Ecobank Sebra etuamu sa dia me no kanya 8th of this month na fia ende wodi ya na say you wo ho ana wodi for 50 cities. For Kwato EcoBank Express accounts, them say few mobile app, so mobile money, any bank account, we just drop 50 Ghana cedis. 10,000 Ghana cedis at the hot amount. Would deposit your pay, you stand a chance of winning 10,000 Ghana cedis. Free airtime, instant data, and so, but more than a channel, so. Terms and conditions apply. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. Airtel say there, Airtel go. Once a business here, we ban the communication solutions. I am man swama. Amawa, who dia when you phone bills and kwano eku. Airtel Tigo Sebra. Yet the end of papa. Ever changing environment with a total communication solution for you. Brandon set it up in farmer. Said a bear one casa. Come bet me a toy and with my phone na more number. Ja will be using a cosa. Oh, a baby one and the bonus in answer. It's me up from friend 0577 999. 988. Airtel to go business, making business simple. Patrol, what check out points and pay? O dial star 120 hash and what check out point no. Keep talking, keep browsing, keep texting, keep transacting with Airtel Momo na MTN Momo no. Udi Momo kono Momo ba 30,000 Ghana cedis. 75,000 bonus points and so on so the amount. We're there for you everywhere you go. MTN. Fufu party, and then it's your faith. Fufu party, Fufu party.
Chankala Party is 16th of this month. Honorable now say.
Yeah, we don't do the starting. I mean, starting. Maybe that's a million. Captain, unim. What they make us and can say, yeah, hypocrisy. So they make us say, Ushedi, Osopuno, Bishop Kayana, or Tracy, your history. The year against Yahoo, I'm a ne, DWASO. He was so, happy to avoid what happened under, President Akufo-Addo as a candidate. Today, or say, His Excellency President and His Excellency President, John Dramani Mahama, they are not the same. Nobody has said. Say they are the same. Yeba hayankaza. But me person me kind of say. Not too long ago. 2016 that time no. Now they were the same man. Were they the same? Okay about overt and covert, whatever. Which essentially the IN say shape the opinions of the people against the government. Look, and then as we sit here today, Unemployed Graduate Association. It was formed essentially to make NDC government unpopular. Where is it today? And what did it happen? What did it do to what do you call it?
Unemployment graduate.
Have you heard?
It did not start in 2016.
What did I? Listen.
No, it was not 2000.
Listen, no, please. It came under
graduate unemployment. That's association.
Yeah, yes. Where is it?
No,
please.
That thing started in 2007.
Wait.
Listen. If you don't know the history of graduate unemployment association, it started in Takrady in 2007 during J. Kufuor's time, and then they brought the group to Kumasi. You were then a lecturer at Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology when they wanted to organize a demonstration in Kumasi. You remember that?
No, please.
No, you know that.
No,
you know it.
I don't know that. What I know is that even up till now, one of the so-called achievement of this government is any time graduate and a graduate unemployed graduate association and then can we say graduates 4-5 was graduate association it was used. If you are talking about overt and covert, that's also part of it. Two, please. Two, Baumia organized a series of lectures. He organized series of lectures. If you are talking about shaping the opinions about international community, of your government now, Baumia organized series. You know the implication. You know how far those things went to influence, the position to the extent that even foreign direct influence were affected. 3, we had a situation where the MPP in opposition organized demonstrations in Germany, in UK, all over against the government. Anytime we attend the program, you are sitting here and telling me about overt and covert operations. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You are talking about overt and covert operations. Take him to court. Take to court and send him to prison. We know about who all died. We know about all died. We know about all that. We know about all that. I am just telling you. I'm just reminding you of the overt and covert activities of your party. You know.
Now, somehow, me ba no pe wo kan bibi na hu be hia pa say nka ye start ye so ke kan hwasem am so kan so ba no pe obi atutu abo o kan mu anya sa na it's very important say somehow I hope say we report na ye be send a strong signal say security. I mean be any adwuma wo ye nti na sa bre ni nyina ni bre aba ho de din yo, but that will not stop you. Inti the essence is yes, and this strong signal. One man make an attempt to destroy your life. No, they are trying to destroy the nation. Inti no, omushe ye na anamo mutu na mwa. Kwajo, me conclude no. Oh na, baby ya kika. O si amani pa mi no aka. Mami conclude. Kwajo, it's a very simple thing. Me say, I'm holding the leaders responsible. So long as you have charged yourself to lead an organization and you have made an irresponsible statement, that's a minor to swan number one. Kwajo, I was set a minor and make sure say wherever me judge no or see a charge no. Me say an amount minor to don't make sure say follow to the logical conclusion. The best servo sabi and social and answer I said they actually depending. Dear a woman say, see my cousin who said I'm a friend elder the kind. No, and now the letter by. What is the letter by president? And absent say, ma immediation. Say, yes, some proper na yes, young codina table. Or mediate.
But that's when they show you.
As for Pan,
I'm Georgina, I'm myself here. And there your birthday. When you're 70 years. Mommy, happy birthday. So soon as Simon Kwamavi. Dubai. Happy birthday. Sansuna Mrs. Rikaya. Is it Mensa or Mansa? A Sean Mansa, a Shen Anson, who are Victory Line Group of Companies. Happy birthday. Mapon.
Jim FM 106.3. Only God can stop us now.